Pack your bags. Archangel Michael says it's urgent. This is my third and final warning. Something unexpected and dangerous will happen tomorrow at 8:03 p.m. if you skip this. God says, this message is our last hope to save you. Please don't skip this. This is no joke. Archangel Michael says, I have come again, not with calm whispers, but with a cry that shakes the heavens. This is no ordinary message. This is your final call, your third and last warning before everything shifts beyond repair. You may think you have time. You may think tomorrow will arrive like any other day. But the truth is, there is a storm rising that no mortal eye can fully see yet. God has watched you walk through fire, through betrayal, through losses no one else knows about. Each moment, heaven has shielded you, but tomorrow at exactly 8:03 p.m., the shield will weaken unless you hear this now. Archangel Michael says, pack your bags, child of light. Get ready, because destiny is moving swiftly toward you. What comes tomorrow will not be gentle, it will be unexpected, and yes, it will be dangerous. But it can still be stopped if you obey this divine message. Something dark has been sent your way by forces that despise the blessing written over your name. They have whispered lies into the ears of those you trusted. They have set traps meant to break you at your weakest point. But God is not sleeping. The Creator has declared this message as the last hope to save you. This is no mistake, no coincidence. If you are reading this now, heaven has placed you here for a reason. Archangel Michael says, you must not skip this. The enemy wants you to doubt, to scroll past, to ignore the warning. But every second you hesitate gives darkness more power to reach your door. There is an escape prepared for you, a way out that only obedience can unlock. That is why your spiritual bags must be packed now. Not clothes, not possessions, but your heart, your faith, your readiness to move when God says move. Tomorrow at 8:03 p.m., there will be a sudden event, something meant to catch you off guard. It will appear as bad luck or an accident, but it is no accident. It is a carefully timed strike from the unseen realm. But heaven has already begun dismantling this plan. Angels have surrounded your home, standing at every corner, holding fiery swords to block the shadows. Yet they cannot fully shield you if you dismiss this warning. Archangel Michael says, I will fight for you, but you must let me. Open this message not just with your eyes but with your soul. Trust that I am speaking because danger is closer than you realize. Even now, as you read this, someone is making a decision that could change your life in the next 24 hours. They believe you are unprepared. They believe you are alone. But they do not know the power that has been awakened to protect you tonight. Archangel Michael says, listen carefully now, child of light. The hours between now and tomorrow at 8:03 p.m. are crucial. What you do with this warning will shape your destiny forever. Even as these words are being spoken, there are movements you cannot see. People you know and some you don't are being stirred like pawns on a chessboard. Meetings are happening behind closed doors. Plans are being whispered in darkness. They believe their scheme is invisible to heaven. But the Lord has unveiled it before me. I see it clearly. A heavy shadow has been set to cross your path at that exact time tomorrow, designed to bring sudden chaos into your life. It will not come from where you expect. It will not look like danger until it's too late. Archangel Michael says, "This is why I command you to pack your spiritual bags now." You must be prepared to move, not with fear, but with divine direction. God has given me orders to reposition you before this storm hits. Think of your life as a house built near the edge of a cliff. A hidden tremor is shaking the ground beneath it. If you stay where you are, it will crumble. But if you trust and move when instructed, a safe fortress awaits you. Heaven's alarms have been sounding for days. This is not the first time the warning has reached you. Twice before, God sent whispers, signs, and messages you brushed aside, thinking you had more time. Now, this is the third and final cry from heaven. There will not be another. This is the last chance to stop what is racing toward you. Even now, forces of light and darkness are colliding. I see angels forming a protective circle around you. They are battling violently against unseen beings that hunger to destroy the blessings on your life. Archangel Michael says, "You must know this truth. What is coming for you tomorrow is not ordinary misfortune. It is a strike meant to strip you of what God has prepared to give you next. Wealth, recognition, and elevation have been assigned to your name, and that is why darkness is so desperate to derail you." At exactly 8:03 p.m., a decision made by someone in a position of power will either open a door of safety or release chaos into your path. The choice they make will depend on what you do between now and then. God has placed this warning as a divine barrier, giving you authority to change what is about to happen. I must tell you this: if you skip this message, heaven's protection will weaken. You may not see it immediately, but like a dam breaking, trouble will rush in fast and without mercy. Archangel Michael says, "But if you listen, truly listen, everything will shift in your favor. The strike will miss you. What the enemy meant for destruction will be turned into a miraculous breakthrough that even your enemies cannot deny. Tomorrow, instead of danger, there can be deliverance. Instead of betrayal, there can be blessing. But you must not stay still. You must prepare now. The instruction is clear: spiritually pack your bags. Be ready to change your steps. Heaven is preparing to guide you to a place where this threat cannot touch you. Archangel Michael says, "Do not be deceived by silence tonight." Just because the streets are quiet and nothing feels unusual does not mean danger isn't moving beneath the surface. Many have fallen because they mistook calmness for safety. Right now, there are people, some close to you, some far away, who have made choices that have placed your name in their plans. They do not realize heaven is watching. They do not see that their every step is being recorded in the book of destiny. At 8:03 p.m. tomorrow, these plans will attempt to manifest. It may come as a sudden visit, an unexpected call, or an encounter that feels harmless at first but carries destruction within it. God speaks through me now, my child, this is our last hope to shield you. This message is not an accident, it is the final rescue before the storm. You are being asked to move, not because we want to frighten you, but because the enemy has drawn closer than ever. Archangel Michael says, I have been assigned to you from heaven's command room. I see every trap laid before your path. I see signatures on documents that are meant to harm you. I see whispers spoken in darkness plotting your name. The divine timeline cannot be delayed any longer. Tomorrow, at that precise moment, everything will try to unfold. But there is still power to change it. I must tell you this clearly, when you pack your spiritual bags, you are declaring to heaven that you choose protection over pride, obedience over hesitation. This does not mean abandoning your home or fleeing in fear. This is about preparing your spirit, realigning your steps, and positioning yourself for a divine intervention that will block the enemy's strike before it touches you. Archangel Michael says, I have drawn my sword. I stand by your door. But if you turn away from this message, if you treat it as a simple story, the sword will not be enough. You must step into the safety heaven is creating for you. There is a sound only angels can hear, a countdown ticking in the realm of light. With every passing minute, darkness grows bolder. This is why God is shouting now, louder than ever before. Archangel Michael says, I have fought battles for you that you never saw. I have struck down forces that tried to end your purpose. But tomorrow's danger is different. It is coming with precision, aimed at your destiny's core. Do not think you can handle this alone. This is not a battle of strength or strategy. This is a spiritual war that requires you to stand under divine covering. Already, a new path is being prepared for you, a safe passage no one can block. It will appear suddenly, like a door opening in a wall you thought could never break. But only those who listen to this final warning will see it. Would you like me to continue with the next intense chapters, where Archangel Michael begins revealing the hidden identity of who or what is causing this danger, the specific instructions on how to spiritually pack your bags and avoid the strike, the divine twist where danger is transformed into an unexpected blessing? Archangel Michael says, Now, child of light, I will begin to reveal what heaven has allowed me to show you. The danger coming tomorrow is not random, it carries a name, a face, and an intention forged long ago. You have crossed paths with this force before, though you may not have known it. In the quiet hours of tonight, while most sleep unaware, this danger is moving like a shadow. Someone is speaking your name. Someone is making a decision that connects directly to your fate. They believe you are unaware and unprotected. But heaven has intercepted this plan. The Spirit of God whispered your name to me and commanded me to deliver this third and final warning, for if you ignore it, the unseen trap will spring shut at exactly 8:03 p.m. Archangel Michael says, the face behind this danger is disguised. It will not look like an enemy when it approaches. It may appear as an opportunity, a kind gesture, even a familiar voice from your past. But beneath that mask lies harm that seeks to destroy your blessing. You must understand, tomorrow's event is not just a test, it is a crossroads. One path leads to chaos that could last for years. The other leads to a divine redirection that will launch you into a destiny no force can stop. Heaven has already chosen victory for you. But free will means you must accept the lifeline extended to you now. Tonight, I see angels unfolding scrolls in the courts of heaven. These scrolls contain your next chapters, written in light, untouched by human hands. Blessings, wealth, restoration of relationships, and healing are all promised to you. But I also see dark figures trying to stamp your name with cancellation marks. They want these blessings delayed, stolen, or erased entirely. This is why tomorrow's moment is so critical. Archangel Michael says, do not believe the lie that this is coincidence. The timing, the urgency, the repetition of this warning, it is because heaven has seen the future and is fighting for your survival. Now I will tell you how to pack your spiritual bags. This is not a journey of miles, it is a movement of faith. It means separating yourself from voices of doubt, refusing the distractions that keep you vulnerable, and standing ready for God's instruction to shift you when danger draws near. Archangel Michael says, before tomorrow's appointed hour, you must spend moments in silence with God. Close the door, shut out the noise of this world, and speak your fears openly to heaven. In that moment, angels will begin surrounding you in greater power. Do not announce your steps to everyone. Not all who smile at you wish you well. Move quietly. Prepare inwardly. Trust that this message is aligning you with safety only heaven can provide. Archangel Michael says, at 8:03 p.m., a decision will be made that could harm you. But if you prepare, heaven will turn that decision completely around. Instead of harm, you will witness favor unlike anything you have seen before. What was meant to break you will become the very thing that lifts you. Doors that were sealed shut will swing wide open. Even those who plotted against you will be forced to acknowledge the hand of God over your life. This is why you cannot skip this. This is why heaven has shouted louder with every warning. Archangel Michael says, now hear this part with unwavering attention, for what I reveal next is the turning point between danger and deliverance. The heavens are not only warning you, they are preparing to intervene directly at the exact moment the threat arrives. I see a vision of tomorrow night. The hour is nearing 8:03 p.m. Darkness will attempt to tighten its grip, believing you are unaware. There will be a shift in the atmosphere, a sudden heaviness you will feel in your spirit. That is the sign, the unseen strike drawing near. But in that very moment, something supernatural will happen. A wall of light will descend where you stand. You will not see it with human eyes, but the forces of darkness will see it clearly and tremble. Archangel Michael says, I have been given orders to command an army of angels on your behalf. At 8:03 p.m., while they prepare to move against you, we will encircle you. Swords drawn, shields lifted, wings spread wide, we will form an unbreakable barrier. This intervention is not automatic, it is triggered by your obedience tonight. When you spiritually pack your bags, you are stepping into alignment with heaven's protection. Without this, the angels cannot fully deploy their strength around you. In the vision, I see shadowy hands reaching out to harm you. But as the circle of angels closes, those hands recoil as if burned by fire. Their plans crumble in an instant, and confusion overtakes them. This is not just protection, it is transformation. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is not merely stopping danger, it is rewriting your destiny at the very hour the enemy seeks to destroy it. What was meant for your downfall will mark the moment of your divine promotion. I see a document being torn in the spiritual realm, a decree of loss and failure written against your name. At 8:03 p.m., that document will ignite in heavenly fire, never to be spoken over you again. In its place, a new decree of blessing will be sealed by the hand of God Himself. From that moment forward, chains that have bound you for years will shatter. Cycles of defeat and delay will break. Doors long shut will swing open with supernatural force. But you must not dismiss this warning. Archangel Michael says, there will be whispers tomorrow, distractions designed to make you forget this message. Some will try to keep you away from the place where heaven has prepared to protect you. If you listen to them instead of this voice, you may step outside the circle of safety. Stay alert. Trust the signs heaven gives you. If you feel a sudden urge to pause, to stay home, to delay a meeting, or to change your route, that is me moving you away from danger. By nightfall tomorrow, the unseen trap will collapse. Not because of luck or coincidence, but because you heeded heaven's final call. Archangel Michael says, this is my vow to you, when the danger approaches, I will stand in front of you. I will fight with a strength no darkness can match. The strike aimed at your life will fall harmlessly to the ground. And when the hour has passed, you will know beyond doubt that God has rescued you. Heaven's message is clear, this is not a joke, this is the last hope. Everything you do between now and 8:03 p.m. tomorrow is shaping a divine outcome. After the hour passes, a peace you have never felt before will fill your home. That peace is the sign that you are safe, that the battle has been won, and that your destiny has shifted toward blessing. Archangel Michael says, now that you have heard the warning and understand the battle set to unfold tomorrow at 8:03 p.m., you must also know the victory and blessing that will follow. Heaven is not only saving you from danger, it is preparing to lift you to heights no enemy can touch. I see a vision beyond the hour of crisis. The skies are clear, yet something feels different. There is a weight of glory resting over you. A door that had been locked for years, an opportunity, a divine connection, suddenly swings open as if a hidden hand has turned the key. This is not random. It is the reward for listening to heaven's final call. The danger that sought to destroy you will, instead, unlock a supernatural favor that shifts your entire future. Archangel Michael says, "I will not only stand in front of you during battle, I will also deliver to you a blessing sealed by God's command." This blessing is meant to silence every voice that doubted you and every enemy that tried to strip you of what is rightfully yours. I see abundance pouring into your life like a flood. Resources you thought were lost will return multiplied. People who once turned against you will seek your forgiveness. Even distant strangers will feel compelled to assist you in ways that defy logic. This is not charity, it is a divine realignment. The universe is shifting to restore to you everything stolen or delayed. After 8:03 p.m., you will begin to notice signs of angelic intervention. Your sleep will feel lighter, as though a heavy spiritual chain has been lifted. People who were once obstacles will suddenly change course, making way for your steps. Unexpected messages will reach you with good news that feels almost unreal. Archangel Michael says, "These are not coincidences. They are the visible proof that heaven has moved on your behalf." Every angel that fights for you tomorrow will remain stationed near you for the days ahead, ensuring no shadow dares to return. Even the forces that plan to harm you will face divine judgment. Their schemes will turn against them, exposing every hidden plot. Archangel Michael says, "Hear me well, after tomorrow's victory, your destiny will accelerate. Delays that held you for years will break apart like shattered glass." At 8:03 p.m., that document will ignite in heavenly fire, never to be spoken over you again. In its place, a new decree of blessing will be sealed by the hand of God Himself. From that moment forward, chains that have bound you for years will shatter. Cycles of defeat and delay will break. Doors long shut will swing open with supernatural force. But you must not dismiss this warning. Archangel Michael says, there will be whispers tomorrow, distractions designed to make you forget this message. Some will try to keep you away from the place where heaven has prepared to protect you. If you listen to them instead of this voice, you may step outside the circle of safety. Stay alert. Trust the signs heaven gives you. If you feel a sudden urge to pause, to stay home, to delay a meeting, or to change your route, that is me moving you away from danger. By nightfall tomorrow, the unseen trap will collapse. Not because of luck or coincidence, but because you heeded heaven's final call. Archangel Michael says, "This is my vow to you, when the danger approaches, I will stand in front of you. I will fight with a strength no darkness can match. The strike aimed at your life will fall harmlessly to the ground. And when the hour has passed, you will know beyond doubt that God has rescued you." Heaven's message is clear. This is not a joke, this is the last hope. Everything you do between now and 8:03 p.m. tomorrow is shaping a divine outcome. After the hour passes, a peace you have never felt before will fill your home. That peace is the sign that you are safe, that the battle has been won, and that your destiny has shifted toward blessing. Archangel Michael says, now that you have heard the warning and understand the battle set to unfold tomorrow at 8:03 p.m., you must also know the victory and blessing that will follow. Heaven is not only saving you from danger, it is preparing to lift you to heights no enemy can touch. I see a vision beyond the hour of crisis. The skies are clear, yet something feels different. There is a weight of glory resting over you. A door that had been locked for years, an opportunity, a divine connection, suddenly swings open as if a hidden hand has turned the key. This is not random. It is the reward for listening to heaven's final call. The danger that sought to destroy you will, instead, unlock a supernatural favor that shifts your entire future. Archangel Michael says, I will not only stand in front of you during battle, I will also deliver to you a blessing sealed by God's command. This blessing is meant to silence every voice that doubted you and every enemy that tried to strip you of what is rightfully yours. I see abundance pouring into your life like a flood. Resources you thought were lost will return multiplied. People who once turned against you will seek your forgiveness. Even distant strangers will feel compelled to assist you in ways that defy logic. This is not charity, it is a divine realignment. The universe is shifting to restore to you everything stolen or delayed. After 8:03 p.m., you will begin to notice signs of angelic intervention. Your sleep will feel lighter, as though a heavy spiritual chain has been lifted. People who were once obstacles will suddenly change course, making way for your steps. Unexpected messages will reach you with good news that feels almost unreal. Archangel Michael says, these are not coincidences. They are the visible proof that heaven has moved on your behalf. Every angel that fights for you tomorrow will remain stationed near you for the days ahead, ensuring no shadow dares to return. Even the forces that plan to harm you will face divine judgment. Their schemes will turn against them, exposing every hidden plot. Archangel Michael says, hear me well, after tomorrow's victory, your destiny will accelerate. Delays that held you for years will break apart like shattered glass. The heavens have heard your silent cries and have vowed to ensure your destiny is untouchable. I see the night sky tomorrow splitting with unseen power. The air will hum as spiritual armies descend, forming an impenetrable fortress around you. Darkness will attempt to break through but will be met with blazing swords of light that scatter every threat. This moment is not just about survival. It is about claiming the divine inheritance that has been withheld from you. For too long, unseen forces have tried to delay your rise. But after 8:03 p.m., nothing will be able to hold you back. Archangel Michael says, in the days following this battle, you will feel different. It will be as though a heavy cloak has been lifted from your shoulders. You will breathe easier, think clearer, and walk with unshakable confidence. I see you stepping into rooms where you were once rejected, and now being welcomed with honor. I see financial doors opening effortlessly, people coming forward to help you without asking for anything in return. These blessings are not random acts of fortune. They are heaven's way of reimbursing every loss, every stolen opportunity, every sleepless night you endured under the weight of unseen battles. Archangel Michael says, Even those who plotted against you will be stunned. They will watch as favor surrounds you like a radiant shield. Their plans will fail so completely that they will be forced to admit a higher power protects you. This is not to humiliate them, but to show all who witness it that divine justice is real and unstoppable. God's promise is unbroken, and this rescue will serve as proof. From that day forward, your life will no longer move in cycles of fear and delay. It will surge forward like a river released from a dam, carrying you swiftly toward your divine destiny. Archangel Michael says, "I have said all that heaven has commanded me to speak." This is the third and final warning, but also the greatest promise. Tomorrow will not be your downfall, it will be your defining moment. At 8:03 p.m., when danger draws near, remember these words: you are not alone. A legion of angels will surround you. God's hand will shield you. And when the final second passes, you will stand unharmed, victorious, and forever marked as chosen. Your future begins the moment you believe this message and align your steps with heaven's guidance. This is no joke. This is your rescue. This is your rise. Archangel Michael says, as heaven seals this prophecy, understand this: once tomorrow's danger is defeated, your path will never again return to what it was. The old chains will be broken, and your life will ascend into a realm of protection and blessings few have ever known. I see a vision of time itself bending for you. What should have taken years to build will now be established in months. People who doubted you will witness miracles unfolding before their very eyes. Your name will be spoken in rooms of power and favor, and doors that were permanently shut will open as if by invisible hands. This is not human intervention, it is divine acceleration. God is moving you from a battlefield to a throne, from fear to fearless triumph. Archangel Michael says, I have been assigned not only to protect you but to accompany you into this new era of your life. Tomorrow's event is not an end, it is a doorway. You will cross through it and leave behind every shadow that ever clung to you. You will notice signs in your surroundings after this shift: nature responding with sudden peace and brightness, unexpected allies appearing in your journey, opportunities multiplying, almost chasing after you. Every one of these signs will confirm that the heavens have delivered you and crowned you with unshakable victory. Archangel Michael says, but be vigilant. Even after victory, remnants of darkness may attempt to test your faith. They will find no entry, but you must remain aligned with the light. Your connection to heaven must remain unbroken. You will feel a deeper sensitivity to spiritual warnings, a heightened awareness of angelic presence around you. Dreams will become messages, intuition will become sharper, and guidance will come without delay. This is the mark of the chosen, the ones saved and sealed by divine covenant. Finally, Archangel Michael says, I place my eternal seal upon this message. No force in heaven or on earth can alter what has been spoken. At 8:03 p.m., the heavens will fight, protect, and deliver you. After that moment, you will walk in a destiny that no shadow can ever touch. And with that seal, the prophecy is complete. Tomorrow's danger will not prevail. Instead, it will become the very hour the world begins to see the unstoppable glory written over your name. You will rise, protected forever, carrying the mark of one who has been saved by heaven's final, unstoppable intervention. Archangel Michael says, even as we draw near the close of this heavenly revelation, the Spirit of God commands me to give you one last vision of what is to come. I see the night sky tomorrow lit not by stars alone, but by radiant streams of light, warrior angels descending like bolts of fire. They move faster than lightning, forming a shield around your home, your path, and every person connected to your destiny. Darkness, sensing its defeat, will attempt to gather in one final surge. But it will be met with a power so fierce, so absolute, that it will crumble like dust in the wind. This is not only deliverance, it is the public defeat of every force that tried to bury your purpose. Archangel Michael says, I see your future beyond tomorrow's danger. It is bright, unshakable, and ordained for greatness. You will no longer live in cycles of fear or misfortune. You will walk as one covered in divine glory. Your days will be marked by sudden breakthroughs, financial restoration, healed connections, unexpected opportunities. And every blessing will arrive not as coincidence, but as the overflow of heaven's promise finally being unleashed in your life. This victory will not fade with time. It will multiply, creating ripple effects that bless not only you, but generations after you. Archangel Michael says, you must also know that this deliverance is not just for your safety, it is for your divine mission. Heaven has preserved you because your purpose is too great to be stolen. In the coming weeks, you will feel a stronger calling, a pull toward something higher. The same angels that fight for you tomorrow will walk with you into this mission, ensuring that nothing can derail it again. This is why you had to face this moment. It was not punishment, it was preparation. Through this battle, you are stepping into the full measure of who you were created to be. Archangel Michael says, and now, as the final seal is placed, hear these words that can never be broken. At 8:03 p.m. tomorrow, danger will try to strike. But by the power of the Almighty, it shall fail. The strike will miss, the plot will crumble, and you shall rise untouched. From that moment on, your life will be a living prophecy, a testimony of divine intervention and unstoppable favor. The mark of protection will follow you always. The enemy will never again approach you the same way. This is the covenant of victory. It is eternal, unshakable, and sealed by heaven's own hand. Archangel Michael says, now the heavens have fully gathered. The divine scroll has been sealed. What you have heard is not merely a message, it is a supernatural decree that cannot be broken. Even as you breathe these words, angels are in motion. The throne room of God has issued final orders for tomorrow's hour of battle. The earth may not shake, the skies may not thunder, but in the unseen realm, an unstoppable shift is taking place. At 8:03 p.m., when danger attempts its final move, heaven will strike with precision. The enemy will not even reach your shadow. Their plans will collapse like towers of sand swept away by a mighty flood. Archangel Michael says, and after this victory, there will be undeniable signs. A sudden stillness, a peace that surpasses understanding, will fill the very air around you. Birds will sing louder, winds will move softly, as though creation itself recognizes your deliverance. Within days, new opportunities will arrive. Financial chains will snap. People who were distant will return bearing apologies and assistance. Every tear you shed in secret will be answered openly with blessings so profound that even your enemies will say, "This can only be divine." This is not wishful hope, it is the next chapter of your destiny, already unfolding beyond sight. Archangel Michael says, "I have stood by kings and prophets, by warriors and chosen vessels. But my assignment to you is unlike any before. Tomorrow's rescue is not only to save you from danger, it is to ignite your purpose on earth. From this moment, you are no longer unseen. The heavens have recorded your obedience. The universe itself will rearrange paths to ensure your rise cannot be stopped. The favor of God will speak louder than accusations, louder than opposition, louder than fear. And every battle that once drained your strength will be remembered only as the stepping stone that carried you into greatness." Archangel Michael says, "This is my everlasting vow, I will never leave your side. I will shield your nights, guide your days, and fight unseen wars on your behalf. Every shadow that dares to approach will face the fire of heaven's defense." And so, the prophecy is now sealed with eternal light. At 8:03 p.m., your deliverance will be written into history, not only in heaven's books but in the story of your life for all to witness. From that hour onward, you shall walk under a permanent banner of victory, marked forever as untouchable, chosen, and divinely protected. Archangel Michael says, "Now, child of light, as heaven prepares to close this message, know that every word you have heard is already shifting the course of your destiny. The battle is not just being prepared, it is already being won. I see a river of fire flowing from the throne of God, cutting through every dark force that planned to rise against you. Their weapons melt before they are ever drawn. Their steps falter before they reach your path. At 8:03 p.m., their final attempt will crumble like dust in a whirlwind. This divine intervention will not only save you, it will cleanse every lingering shadow around you. Your home will feel different, your atmosphere lighter, as though 1,000 burdens have been lifted in a single breath. Archangel Michael says, after this moment, blessings will not just enter your life, they will overflow. People who once closed their doors to you will open them wide. Opportunities that seemed lost forever will return multiplied. I see you walking into a new season where honor replaces shame, where strength replaces weakness, where peace replaces fear. This will not be temporary, it is a permanent transformation, sealed by heavenly decree. Generations will benefit from what happens tomorrow. The victory you receive will echo through your bloodline, breaking curses and unlocking blessings that even your ancestors prayed for but never saw fulfilled. Archangel Michael says, "You may wonder why this battle came to you. It is because you carry a divine mantle of greatness. Darkness recognized it and tried to silence it. But heaven has chosen this very hour to reveal to all creation that you cannot be defeated. Tomorrow's strike is not the end, it is the final attempt of forces that already know they've lost. Their desperation proves how powerful your destiny truly is. And when they fall, your rise will be unstoppable. No court of man, no scheme of evil, no unseen power will ever touch your purpose again." Archangel Michael says, "So I declare this once more, with heaven as my witness, at 8:03 p.m., you will not fall. You will stand surrounded by angels. You will feel a shift that no human words can explain. And when the danger has passed, you will walk forward carrying the mark of one saved by divine fire. From that moment on, every step you take will be on holy ground. Every word you speak will carry heavenly weight. Every dream you've buried will rise again, stronger than before. This is not just rescue. This is your ascension, your divine unveiling, and your eternal victory." Archangel Michael says, "Even now, as you read these final revelations, heaven is writing the closing line of this divine decree. The danger that looms is already trembling, knowing that its last attempt will end in total defeat. I see tomorrow's battlefield clearly. The moment the clock touches 8:03 p.m., darkness will gather for its strike. But before it reaches you, a radiant force will descend from the highest heaven, swift, unyielding, and unstoppable. The clash will not last long. The enemy will fall before it even realizes the battle has begun. The victory will be so absolute that spiritual forces across realms will know your name is protected by divine authority." Archangel Michael says, "After this deliverance, you will not simply return to normal life. You will rise into a new dimension of power and purpose. People will sense it when they stand near you, something different, something heavenly. You will notice miracles manifesting in unexpected ways, sudden favor in places where you were previously overlooked, restoration of health and vitality beyond natural explanation, financial breakthroughs arriving with supernatural timing, prophetic dreams and guidance directing your every step. This is not temporary fortune, it is the unfolding of your true destiny, long hidden but now revealed." Archangel Michael says, "Every unseen battle you endured was not in vain. The pain you carried silently, the prayers you whispered in the dark, heaven has gathered them all, and tomorrow's victory is the answer to every cry. Your future will not echo your past. Every curse will turn into a blessing. Every delay will become divine acceleration. Every loss will transform into abundant restoration. And those who once doubted you will witness the glory of God covering your life like a mantle of unshakable light. Finally, Archangel Michael says, I seal this prophecy with eternal fire. From this moment, your life is marked by heaven. Tomorrow's danger will fail. The plans of darkness will collapse. And you will rise, shining with divine favor, walking under protection that no force in existence can break. When 8:03 p.m. passes, you will feel it, a holy stillness, a supernatural peace that assures you the battle is won. From then on, your journey will be guided by angelic hands, your steps ordered by the Most High, your name spoken with reverence in heavenly courts. This is your covenant, your rescue, your victory forever sealed in the light of God's promise.